It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' rookie quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Raiders and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to look deep for Adams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on...
This offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is... The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. In motion is Myers. Now, faking the give. Man open. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Man in motion is Gallup. They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 17 yards that time to number 17.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second down and 8. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And Davante Adams, he continues to be one of the premier receivers in the NFL here in his 11th season. Recorded over 1,100 yards each of the last 4. He keeps making plays like that. I think by year ends, he's going to make it 5.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first down, a run with Madison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down,
the Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up.
Headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look deep for Adams. Geno Stone that time. All over him in cover.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to...
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's going to look deep for Adams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin with an interesting one in the AFC. The Chargers heading east to take on Cleveland. And it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium. And at the half, they are down to the visiting Dolphins in that one. Devon Achane, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson has a touchdown pass. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. This was an extremely...
The drive starts with a run by Madison. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because...
Oh, big hole left side, and he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes Laube. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory.
Man in motion is Gallup. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Gallup. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Man in motion is Gallup. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is hard. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Man in motion is Gallup. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. His 11th grab of the game and a first down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. That one taken in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. In motion is Myers. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Gallup. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Man in motion is Gallup. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard, the Cincinnati Kid, in to bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That's going to be caught. He's into the clear again. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately...
That is caught. What a throw. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Vegas. They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. This one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This one went down to the wire. But they're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' rookie quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins, next on EA Sports.
So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of
Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. First and 10, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Up the middle they go with Madison. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their goal is... Now it's a bootleg for him. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we've certainly gotten used to calling his touchdowns all season, haven't we? There have been a lot of them, Brock. And that last one makes it official. Pop that cork, baby. The receiving record for touchdowns in a season.
And the level of opposition he's overcome.
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot.
Visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So that brings up second down. To the ground with Madison. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. And their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Airing it out to start this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Pass play coming here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the quick slant, it finds Adams. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked. Throwing it to start this drive. This will be caught by Adams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Setting up a throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here's the give to Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 35 on 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
They'll throw on first. Into traffic, complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So it'll be second down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins might be able to get some points late after the interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Madison. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and now it's third down, and that unlucky 13. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They give it to Madison. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Devon Holland there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll run. This is Madison. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Holland there to make the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
They give now to Madison. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second and 8. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of...
Ready, set. Ready,
They go with Madison here. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll go right back to Madison. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They motion a receiver left. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go.
Here's Madison again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They're throwing it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Madison. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to the well again. Crosses midfield, still going. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them.